Hello team. So let's go ahead and talk about using photos from our phone to help improve the Google Business ranking. So keeping the Google Business profile updated is something any of us can do. However, you have the unique advantage that your phone is with you on the job site. And when a photo is taken with the phone and uploaded directly to the Google Business listing, there's a geotag that is associated with that in the metadata of the image. So kind of hidden back in the image is actually a geotag on that, and that can really help with the Google Business ranking. So very cool little feature for the phones. A little creepy. This is kind of the same technology that enabled us to discover that the Russians were inside Ukraine, even when they were saying that they were not inside Ukraine, because the images the soldiers were taking and putting on social media had this geotag data. So it's the exact same technology you've seen in the news in situations like that. So here's how we do it. Pretty straightforward. You're first going to need to download the Google Maps, and of course that's a free tool. The second thing you'll need to do is log in to the Google Maps with the right profile. Now, if you look up there in the upper right-hand corner where it says search here, and then in the upper right-hand corner, you have my lovely little face with this outdated photo. And so right here, I can actually switch between my different accounts, and I have multiple accounts logged in. There's also the add another account feature, so I can continue with that and add another account. Each person who is managing the Google Business profile will need to be added as a manager on the Google Business profile. Here at Bill Fry, we've already worked with Dawn to get that done. So everyone has that. They just may need to come in here and log in with that to this Google Maps. So that might be a step that needs to be done first. And in fact, if you want to pause the video and make sure everyone's logged in, that can be a really great next step for this. Once everyone is logged in, then it's pretty straightforward. You just need to select the right profile. So, I have multiple profiles in here. I need to go to the profile where the account is. And when you're in that profile, and I'm in the wrong thing here, here we go. When you're in this profile, you're actually going to be able to see the business in the lower right-hand corner. And I have a business with 2 above it. And so that's a business with some notifications there. I'm going to switch back over to this other business. So I have one that I can edit. There's a business here that was started and then closed right away. So it's a great one to use for demos. All right, perfect. So here we have this business, and you might need to select, if you have multiple businesses, you might need to select the correct business. I'm going to select this one, and then we're going to show you how to add photos in a couple of different ways. So one of the things that's great to do is to click here and add a photo to the business. So you might be on a job site, and you're going to take a photo of the work you just did. Generally, we don't have a lot of photos. It would be best not to have a lot of photos of, trenches dug out and ugly job sites. If you have something that is mostly done and you're showing off the finished work, that is much more appropriate generally for customer facing photos. And so kind of towards the end of the job or when the job is complete, you can kind of show off the new stuff. So I'm going to just demonstrate this here in the office. I have my camera, and I'm going to click this camera, and I'm going to take a picture. And there we go, my smudged up end of Friday laptop. And there we go. So now I have this photo, and I can just click done, and that will upload there. I can also edit this and maybe add a caption if I want to, or do some things to that. This can be a really great way if I can come in here. There we go. Okay, so that just published that, and that's good to go. So really straightforward. We can see photos. It does take a little bit for it to upload, probably a minute before you're actually going to see it in here. So just give that a minute, and you're good to go. The other thing you can do is contribute. And so we can, back to my business. The other thing we can do is we can add a update. And so these are kind of business posts. Generally, I kind of recommend, do this once a week or do this once a month, and just kind of keep it live. You can pull a photo from it in here. You see, I like to screenshot a lot of stuff in my photo feed. You can also take an image if you want to do that. But these business posts can just be, hey, we have a promo of something going on. So, or you can talk about a big job you did. So, today the team was proud to assist the hospital with a water main burst, right? Something like that. And so you talk about some notable job you did, or hey, it was 20% off, or free estimates. Yes, we installed tankless water heaters. Call today for your estimate, that kind of thing. So great stuff you can do there. The updates, generally, once a month is great. Just to keep it live. And then the photo. This is where you really get the benefit. because the photo becomes geotagged, and then it can really drive the rankings or help with the rankings. So that's something everyone can do as you're around town. You know, you're going to create kind of a cloud of geotagged data because you have so many different job sites. So if you can just do one of those a day, really powerful for everyone to help power this up and get a lot of photos. Of course, you can do as many a day as you want, and each person can be uploading one for every job site they're at, whatever you think is reasonable. But generally, a low level amount of these coming in can be really powerful to help stand out in the rankings.